Hey everyone, hope you're all well. I'm literally stealing yet another quick moment. This little baby has fallen asleep on my back in the Wilconet sling, which is really handy, by the way. I'm hoping he doesn't wake up. This should just be like, because he'll probably want to feed as soon as he wakes up. So yeah, I'm gonna make this short and snappy. 5 things you should know about breastfeeding. Okay, number one. The first one is you're giving your child the best start in life. This is not about people who are bottle feeding. This is not a dig. This is nothing to do with that. This is just about breastfeeding. So don't take anything personal. But I personally believe when it comes to breastfeeding, you are giving your baby the best start in life. Just imagine your milk is tailor-made for your child. It has all the vitamins, all the nutrients, all the minerals that it requires in order to grow, to develop, to literally like get big and bulky and chunky. Doesn't need solids for that, doesn't need anything else but your milk. Your milk is full of calories as well. So yeah, you're giving your baby the best start, making him or her nice and healthy. Yeah, and also if your child gets ill or can feel a cold or something coming on, they'll tend to feed a lot. That's because your milk will literally produce antibodies for your baby to help fight off that virus or whatever it is that is about to come. So how dope is that? That's number one. Number two is people are going to have lots to say and loads of opinions when it comes to breastfeeding, how long you should do it for, why you shouldn't do it in public, like how often, whatever. Just take it with a pinch of salt. Your body is your body. You know how long you want to do it for. You know how much you can take and what feels right for you, right for your child. So yeah, take on advice and stuff and ask around and speak to other mothers, but just be aware there's going to be a lot of opinions, especially from bottle feeders. I've noticed have a lot to say about breastfeeding sometimes, and I think both should be celebrated. So yeah, so just be prepared for lots of opinions being thrown your way. Number three, you will have less stress feeding your child when you're out and about. Okay, sometimes it might be more stressful actually, trying to get a boob out in the middle of the street. However, imagine trying to heat up a bottle when you're in the, out and about. There's nowhere to warm up your child's bottle. They're hungry. Yeah, which means you literally have to plan your day around your child's bottle feeds to make sure you're going to be by a stove with a pan or a microwave or whatever, or a place that's going to be able to heat up your bottle for you. When you're breastfeeding, you can stick your baby on the sling on the front of you and you can be out and about. And when it's hungry, he or she, sorry, when the baby's hungry, you can pull out a boob and voila. So yeah, less stress I'd say when you're out and about. More freedom, more flexibility, less hassle. Don't have to carry bottles or formula or anything like that. Um, yeah, so I would say it's definitely more practical and more easy. Number four, your boobs may never be the same again. Um, my child is a grabber, a pincher, a puller. It's painful. Like he'll be feeding on one and just playing with the other. Um, yeah, so just be prepared to love your body for all the changes that it will go through. At first, your boobs are gonna just be humongous and heavy and full, and that can be annoying. That can be a pain, like really, really big and heavy. But yeah, your breasts are gonna go through changes, and embrace it, love it, and know that you're doing it for your child, and that's what your breasts are for. Number five, breastfeeding sometimes may drive you crazy, but you will miss it when you stop. And I haven't even stopped yet, but I say this because there are times when I'm like, oh my god, please just get off me, get off my titty. Like I can't deal right now. But then there's times when he hasn't fed for like a lot of the majority of the day. He may be eating a lot of solids, or he may be, with his dad or with other family, and my boobs are filling up, and I'm like, bring him to me, he needs me, he wants to feed. And they're like, no, he's fine. I'm like, but my boobs are leaking and I miss the cuddles. And yeah, so as much as there are times that it's going to drive you insane, I reckon, I believe, and I can only speak for myself, when you do stop, because remember, this time is just such a short period of time in the whole lifespan, you know, treasure it. So it's going to go so quickly, as demanding and stressful as it can be. It's going to go really fast. Um, so yeah, I believe despite the stresses of breastfeeding, you're going to miss it. Now, I know I said there were 5 things, but quickly I just thought of a 6th one. I can think of loads, but this was meant to be 5, short and snappy. But he's still sleeping. Number 6 is it's so much cheaper. Like, it's free food. Obviously, I mean, once they start eating solids, it gets a bit expensive because you want them to be eating organic, fresh produce. They waste a lot of food, and if your baby's anything like mine, he's an eater. Like, he eats a lot. But regarding milk, it's right here. It's free. Do you know how expensive formula is? I don't even know. I've just heard. Like, I've heard formula is real expensive. You have to, you know, it's like nappies. Just another expense. So yeah, breastfeeding is so much cheaper. So it's a win-win situation. It's healthier, it's cheaper, it's more practical, you know, and you're giving your baby the best start. So yeah, 6 reasons why. 6 things you need to know about breastfeeding. Sorry, not why. Reasons. Not reasons. Things you need to know. Yeah. He's snoring. Yeah, this is what we have to put up with at night. Anyway, ciao for now.